I always thought cursed poems were just internet folklore stories designed to scare people who wanted to be scared. Until I heard one spoken out loud. I host a late-night radio show in Tokyo, the kind that runs after midnight when callers are half asleep and the city feels hollow. My segment focuses on urban legends, haunted tunnels, numbers you're not supposed to dial, things people swear are real because they happen to a friend of a friend. One night, a listener sent me a message about an old poem. They said you must never read it aloud, not even once, especially not alone. The name of the poem wasn't frightening. That almost made it worse. I laughed it off on air, told my listeners that words only have power if you give it to them. Then I pulled the poem up on my screen. The moment I read the title, something shifted. Not dramatically, not instantly, just wrong. The studio felt smaller. The soundproof walls seemed closer, like they were leaning in. I continued anyway. I told myself the unease was just nerves, the kind you get before a life stunt. Halfway through the first verse, my mouth went dry. My tongue felt heavy, like it didn't belong to me anymore. The words stopped sounding like language. They came out warped, wrongly shaped. My vision blurred. The red on-air light stretched into a smear. I remember hearing my own breathing through the microphone, too loud, too close, before my chest locked up completely. I tried to stop reading. I couldn't. The next thing I remember is waking up in a hospital bed with a splitting headache and no memory of how I got there. My producer told me I collapsed mid-broadcast. Listeners heard a thud, then static. They said I was lucky, but I didn't feel lucky, because even though I couldn't remember the poem, parts of it followed me home. I caught myself whispering lines I didn't recognize, writing symbols I couldn't explain, waking up at night with the taste of iron in my mouth and the certainty that someone was standing just out of sight. 2 nights later, I found my apartment walls covered in writing, floor to ceiling, verses spiraling inward like they were closing around something. Around me. My final broadcast went live on its own. I didn't schedule it. I didn't press record. All it captured was my voice then distorted, repeating the same sentence again and again. I didn't read the poem. It read me. If you're still here, maybe you're not afraid of the dark after all. Subscribe before the next story finds you first.